Hey, good morning. Thank you for streaming with us. Another beautiful day today. You know, this time of the year is just fantastic, right? And just making sure my mic levels are good. This time of the year is fantastic, and I hope you're enjoying it. Now, here's the bad news. Is I do think near record highs will return, won't last. Don't worry, we're not going back into summer really, but I think some pretty much warmer temperatures are back, low 90s. I'll tell you when coming up. All right, so chilly morning this morning. The mornings have been really nice, sunny and clear, beautiful day out there, but we are going to be warming up again back into the 90s. Not today. All right, temperature right now, 71 degrees. Our low this morning was 50, 10 degrees below where we should be for this time of the year. We almost hit the record. I mean, fairly close. 45, set back in 1903, a long time ago. And the record high is 93. And that, again, is a long-standing record from a long time ago. Back in 1895, it was 93 on this date. We won't come anywhere near that, really. All right, so lots of sunshine today. Noontime temperatures, we're pretty close to it. High today will be in the low 80s, I think about 82. And if you've got anything planned this evening, weather should be fantastic. Clear skies, temperatures in the 70s out there this evening. Current temperature right now, we're not quite at noon. It's 11:38. Temperature is 71 degrees. Bernie's at 70, Kerrville 70, Hondo 70, Gonzales 72. What a beautiful day with wall-to-wall sunshine. Here's our surface map and what's going on. We've got high pressure over to the east in the around Georgia. You can see a few isobars there. The winds really aren't too strong, but I think at times could get to about 15 miles per hour this afternoon with that area of low pressure there in the Panhandle. Cool frontal boundary is pushing through the Panhandle, but one thing you'll notice, look at Amarillo. Amarillo is at 63. This cold front just does not have cool air behind it. I mean, it's dry behind it, but that's basically it. I think that cold front's going to come through tomorrow, but it's not the kind of cold front you would want. I think it's going to probably do the opposite for us because the air will be dry. We'll have cool mornings, but the afternoons, they're going to get really toasty again in the low 90s. I'll show you that coming up in just a minute. All right, high yesterday was 77 in town, 74 in Dallas-Fort Worth, highs in the 50s and 60s in the East Coast and New England, and highs in the Intermountain West. What a beautiful day it was in Boise, Idaho, Salt Lake City, highs there in the 70s yesterday. All right, so here's our pattern and what's going on. We've got a weak west-northwesterly flow aloft. You can make that out. And when we have a northwest flow like that in the mid and upper levels, that is a sinking air motion. And so that means usually just almost totally clear skies. And that's exactly what we've got going on. Now you can make out a storm system up there in the plain states going into the Great Lakes. It's going to push that frontal boundary that I showed you earlier that was up there in the Panhandle. It's going to push it through tomorrow, but again, there's not any really cool air behind it. And with that pronounced northwesterly flow aloft, again, real sinking motion, lots of sunshine for your Friday and also into Thursday, I should say, and into your Friday as well. Now, there is a tropical storm in the Pacific, and this time of the year, in October, and here in South Texas, we're much more likely to be affected by a Pacific tropical storm or tropical system than one in the Atlantic Basin, Gulf of Mexico. And so Norma is the name of that tropical storm. Norma is going to make landfall on the Mexican coast probably Saturday. And so starting Sunday into Monday and then maybe into Tuesday, just depends on the effects, I think we'll see a chance for some showers. In the 7-day, you're going to notice more on Tuesday, but I think I'm going to have to hurry that up a little bit. I think I may have to move some showers into Monday and not so much into Tuesday. But anyway, you see what's happening there. We're going to have a landfalling tropical system in Mexico. It breaks up and we get the leftovers, usually more or less cloud cover and light rainfall. All right, so high temperatures today will be in the low 80s. Tomorrow morning, I think close to 60. And then highs tomorrow, we should be in the mid to upper 80s for your Thursday, and Friday, low 90s. I'll show you the 7-day here in just a second. The aquifer went up just a tick, 632.6. Pollen count, ragweed was really high yesterday. Well, I shouldn't say high, it was moderate. But for ragweed, moderate is high. Ragweed went down a little bit, so that's good. So if you're allergic to ragweed, it's 60 in light, molds are 390 in light, and pigweed is 20 and light. All right, so the forecast, 7-day forecast, 82, I think, for today. Should be just beautiful out there with lots of sunshine, dry conditions. Tomorrow, we'll start off at around 60, highs in the upper 80s at 87. And then Friday, high about 93. So kind of a cool start, 59, but a high 93. And that's going to be really close to a record for the date. Record's right at 92, I believe. Saturday, I think we're going to be right there as well, 92, close to a record high. On Sunday, high temperatures will be in the upper 80s. And again, I may have to move the rain chances instead of Tuesday more towards Monday, maybe even Sunday into Monday. But you see what's happening there. That's from Norma over there in the Pacific. And then high temperatures next week, early next week in the mid 80s. All right. Well, hope you enjoy the rest of the day. It's lots of sun. Don't forget the sunscreen. You're going to need that. Make sure and watch us at noon. I got to do the noon show today. It's coming up in about 18 minutes or so. Also, make sure and watch us at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I will be back tomorrow morning. All right. Thank you so much for streaming. We really appreciate it. I'll see you later.